award-winning storm chaser. Here's the thing, he goes right inside these storms. He gets the craziest video footage you've ever seen, stuff like this, for example.
Steve, film me. Tornado's now on the ground. Just south. We're just south of Hades. We got a tornado just off I-70. You can see it's big and bad.
Why are you standing there? Run, get in your car. Here he is, Jeff Piotrowski. Jeff, come on out, explain yourself. You're like a hurricane. I mean, we sit here, you're a real guy, this is what you do for a living. You go, we run from storms, we see the traffic leaving them and you're going in. Why?
You know, I just love big storms. It's awesome to chase Mother Nature because every event is different. You never know what's going to happen. Every time you go out the door, it's blue skies, and the next thing you know, you're chasing a big storm.
How long have you been doing this, Jeff?
Almost 30 years.
Almost 30. And in your 30 years, has there been some way to sort of predict when you're going in, you see the tornado, it's so massive, don't you feel like when you're in your Chevy, it could just turn and switch and just gobble you up?
Not exactly that way. But
Can you predict where it's going? Like it's headed west, but then it looks like it goes south.
Sometimes you get fooled, but most of the time it has a track, you know, from the southwest to the northeast, depends on the weather conditions. But yeah, sometimes you get fooled, and I have been fooled before. Got close a couple times.
Really? What's the closest you've become, like hiding underneath the hood?
Not quite, not quite that close, but I've had a couple tornadoes, you know, turn around on me. I had one time I had a vehicle breakdown, and we had to run a quarter mile to a farmhouse and actually take shelter in the farmhouse, and the farmhouse ended up blowing away while I was inside of it.
That's insane. We've been talking a lot about just the weather in general. We see it all over the news and what's happening. I don't know if there is a sort of meteorological explanation to especially what's going on in Florida. Right. It's like one hurricane after the next. Can you explain any of this?
Well, we're in a 20-year cycle. You know, this thing runs in like a 40, 50-year cycle with the tropics, and we're in this cycle like back in the 50s where we had, you know, 20, 30 hurricanes a year, major hurricanes, and we're in that cycle again. So we're probably in a 10 to 20-year cycle, and what we've been experiencing the last 2 years, it's going to continue for the next 10 to 15 years.
So what you're saying is we're in a cycle.
We're in a cycle. We're in a pattern.
That's what I got from that.
We're in a weather pattern.
We're in a cycle, everybody.
Yeah, we're in a cycle. We're in a weather pattern that's not going to change.
I'll tell you what. This were you at Wilma or Rita?
Yeah, I just came back from Wilma. Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not even going to make. How was it for you?
Wilma was scary, intense, and it was insane. And
we have some footage here of this is, I guess, this is you at Hurricane Wilma. Let's take a look at Jeff. See, now listen, you're not... Don't applaud a hurricane. Man's life is in danger. I think when your life, I mean, you can see the palm tree. I think at that point in your life, it just kind of is okay to say, not holy mackerel, but holy you know? Like just that one time in your life.
I've had a few of those.
No one's going to judge you.
I know, I've had a few of those.
Because you say holy mackerel when, like, you step in mud. You know, but, like, when you're there, you say, holy look at that palm tree. It's... oh, I don't know if you saw this while you were down there. Did you happen to see this guy? He had some trouble down there in the hurricane.
You know what? Our truck operator, Tom Bear, said, don't you wish you had your weight back? Right about now. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
That's our own Al Roker there from
Al.
the Today Show. I don't know why we laugh at that. I feel bad laughing, but...
I was at Naples. I was just southeast of him at Marco Island.
Well, please come back. I'm sure the weather's going to continue. You have some DVDs out, too, that people can pick up.
Right.
Storm Adventures and Tornado Terror.
Yes.
Good to have you, Jeff. Thank you for being here. Come back. Jeff Piotrowski, everybody. We'll be right back with David Bray. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.